No woman cares that you are this high value guy up until you deliver it. Guys seem to think that women will just land in their lap the moment that they have money in the bank and that they go to the gym 4 times per week. Women will never take the first step. You will still have to go out and approach women. You will have to be charismatic and interesting at the same time as well. If you don't learn how to do that, then women will never see any value in you. And all of those hours in the gym and working on your finances was a waste of time after all in a dating context. If you want to learn how to properly deliver your value and skyrocket your results in dating, then follow this page.
Even if you're rich, always go to cheap places for your first dates. Because cheap places always filter out the women that would date you for the wrong reasons. And if she pushes back and she says, oh, why are we not going somewhere nicer? Then you know that you got her. She's not into you, she's into you for the perks. A woman with real interest will not care where you're going to meet her. She will just want to be around you. So get to know her properly first, and then later on you can start to take her to more fancy places when you know her properly. And follow for more dating tips. Here's why successful men fail in dating. Because so many men just get used to having shitty dating results and they numb themselves to it. They keep telling themselves, well, I'm too busy, I'm focused on my business, etc. And they've just become totally numb to their loneliness. They keep telling themselves that they are happy because for so long they haven't felt any different. And that's why you want to stop lying to yourself. Because the truth is that if you do not have a great dating life, then you are miserable as a guy. It doesn't matter how much money you have. Fix your dating life like your happiness depends on it, because it does. And follow for more dating tips. Here's how women turn successful men into sugar daddies. Because successful men are very susceptible to women saying to them, well, can you help me? I need $300. And you think it's a one-time thing and you want to be nice. And $300 is not a lot of money for you, so you go along with it. And then a few months go by and now it has become a regular occurrence. And now you are financing her entire lifestyle. And 9 times out of 10, when you do this, she ends up sleeping with a guy behind your back that never spent a dime on her. And that's why you should never give her or lend her money, no matter how rich you are. When she asks you for money, refuse and let her be an adult. Let her take care of her own stuff, and otherwise she's just not worth dating. And follow for more dating tips. So why do successful men fail on dating apps? Because many successful men think that their great lifestyle should be enough to get matches and get dates. But the dating apps do not care about your business or your lifestyle or all the great things that you have accomplished. They only care about one thing, which is perception in the first second. And you can be crushing it in life, but if your profile does not present that in a split second, then you're not going to get results. So present the most attractive version of yourself and get photos that are scroll stopping, because that will get women intrigued on dating apps and want to go out with you. And follow for more dating tips. Never brag about your success on first dates. And you could be a billionaire with 12 supercars and a six-pack, but if you tell her this straight, then she will be turned off by it. Success only becomes attractive to women when you do not talk about it, and when she finds it out on her own. When she discovers how successful you are without you telling her, she will become even more attracted to you. She will think, well, damn, he didn't even mention all of this. And in that moment you show real confidence, because you attracted her with your personality, not with all the superficial stuff. And follow for more dating tips. Being rich does not protect you against rejection. Guys think that if they just make more money and drive a better car, that women will just land in their lap. And this is total delusion. Because even if you're a billionaire with a six-pack and look like a giga chat, you will still get rejected. Because maybe you are just not her type. Or maybe she is just not in the mood. Or maybe her cat just died. Money does not protect you against rejection, because nothing does. So start dating and learn the game right now. And don't use I need to get my money up as an excuse to not date. Follow for more dating tips. Here's why successful men fail in dating. Because at some point successful guys will just numb themselves to a shitty dating life. And they'll say, well, I just closed a new business deal. I got a new Airbnb property. As if it's a substitute for a great dating life. But the truth is that no amount of money and no piece of real estate will replace having a great dating life with great women around you. You're winning on paper because the numbers are going up, but behind the scenes you're just miserable. Because you have no women to sleep with, no women to share your holidays with, no women to even build memories with. So just stop wasting your potential and fix your dating life like your life and your happiness depends on it, because it does. And follow for more dating tips. Here's why women are not excited for you despite your career success. Because your career and financial success only means something if she already finds you attractive. If you're not charismatic and funny, and if you cannot lead her, then your six-figure job means nothing to her. So that's why you never want to lead with your resume in dating. Always lead with attractive quality traits first, and then let your career success just be a bonus. And follow for more dating tips. Here's why women reject rich men in dating. Because they assume that financial success gives them a free pass on learning dating the right way. But the truth is that dating is a totally separate skill from all the other things that you're doing in life. Your bank account will never never do the flirting for you. And your business deals will not create attraction with her. Because when you're on a date with her one-on-one, you need charisma. You need to know how to tease, how to flirt, and how to lead her. And money can never replace a personality. The brutal truth is that no one can skip the rules of the game, no matter how rich you are. And follow for more dating tips.
Never flex your achievements to women. Saying, I'm a lawyer, I make 6 figures, I drive a Mercedes, just comes off as insecurity. If you're a confident guy, then there's no need to flex with your achievements. When she discovers your success by herself later on, then she will admire it. But when you try to rub it into her face, you just come off as a tryhard. So stop flexing and learn more about her personality. Have playful banter back and forth and ask good questions. Let her do most of the talking and find out more about her. Follow for more real-world dating advice.
Everything you believe about being a high-value man is wrong. Because you can ask anyone what a high-value man is and they will list off nothing but vanity metrics. Because they will say, well, he has a nice house, a nice car, and he has a good career. And that's just dumb because those metrics mean very little in dating. Because women do not date solely because they want to find a man that has a bunch of money. Women nowadays date for fun and they always chase emotion. So that man that leads and that teases and that can give her a roller coaster of emotions, that guy is actually a high value guy. Because that guy will make women feel emotions and it will make them want to chase him. And that will be true even if the guy is broke. So stop falling for this idea that if you get a bunch of money that women will follow, because it won't. Learn to be the guy that can really touch her on an emotional level. And follow for more dating tips. Stop trying to be a high value man. Because nowadays what men think is high value is just a bunch of internet BS. Because they think, well, I make good money, I have a nice house, my mortgage is paid off, and I have a nice car. And it's cool that you have all of that stuff, but that doesn't make women chase you. Because no woman out there is dreaming about having bedroom action with a wallet. Because women nowadays date for a feeling, not to have a provider. Women nowadays chase men that can make them feel something by teasing, by building up tension and having a sense of humor. Just having money nowadays doesn't help you much in dating because women can pay their own bills. So the true value isn't in what you provide for her, it's in how you make her feel. And when you master that, you will have a ton of options in dating. And follow for more dating tips. Here's why successful men waste the most time on their dating lives. Because you go on dates, you're just winging it, and you do not create a spark with her. And then after the date, she texts you, well, I didn't feel a connection. And because she doesn't want to see you again, you now have to go out and meet another girl. Or in other words, you're starting from square one. And as a busy professional, you don't have the time to be going on all of these dates that lead nowhere. It's almost the same as hiring the wrong employee over and over again. Because you need to do even more interviews and waste even more time on the process. And that's why, especially as a successful guy, it's even more important that you have the right dating skills. So that when you go on a date with her, you have a high chance of success. And then you have to go on fewer dates, but build more relationships and get more results out of those dates that you're actually getting. And that's how professionals date, because strategy trumps everything. And follow for more dating tips. Getting women is more important than becoming successful. Because having success without dating skills just makes you a target. And you think that your millions will protect you, but it won't. Because predatory women and gold diggers see you as easy prey. Just look at the endless list of rich guys that got their life decimated by a divorce. Or that got publicly humiliated because they chose the wrong women in their lives. They chased success and they ignored women for all those years. And it blew up in their face and they paid the price for it. And the best part is that they lose their reputation and all the money that they made. So don't think that you're special. Fix your dating life first because it's insurance against this stuff happening to you. And follow for more dating tips.